Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome back to online English class of Dubai International Public School and College Mansehra. This is your teacher Saida Kainat Fatma. Dear students, today we are going to start another poem. The name of the poem is Abu bin Adam and it is written by James Henry Lee Hunt. So, who was James Henry Lee Hunt? He was an English poet, writer, and essayist, and he was very learned man. He had studied classical literature and languages as well. Dear students, the poem Abu bin Adam is a parable. It means that it has a moral. It has a story with moral. So, it teaches us the service to one fellow man is the highest act of virtue. This poem is set in the Middle East. Who was Abu bin Adam? Dear students, Abu bin Adam was a Sufi saint. His full name was Ibrahim bin Adam, and he was born in Balkh on the east of Khorasan. His family was from Kufa and were descendants of the second caliph Umar bin Khattab. He was the king of Balkh but abandoned the throne to become a Sufi saint. So, dear students, to understand the poem, let's see the video first.
The vision raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, answered, "The names of those who love the Lord." "And is mine one?" said Abu. "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Abu spoke more low, but surely still, and said, "I pray thee then, write me as one who loves his fellow men." The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great awakening light, and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adim's name led all the rest.
So it was the video. I hope that you enjoyed and understand it. Now let's see the summary of the poem. Abu bin Adam is sleeping peacefully. He wakes up and sees an angel writing something in the book of gold. The angel is writing the name of the people who love the God. Abu inquires and told that his name is not in the list. Abu requests the angel and to put his name on the list of the people who love their fellow men. The angel does so and vanishes. The next day, angel reappears and show Abu the name of the people who have been blessed by God. Abu is pleasantly surprised to see that his name is at the top of the list. So, dear student, it was the summary. Now let's start the poem. Let us read the poem slowly to understand the poem. So, Abu bin Adam, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich like lily in bloom, an angel writing in the book of gold. So, the first line of the poem, Abu bin Adam, may his tribe increase. Now, Abu bin Adam was a virtuous man. He did good to everybody. So, the poet in first line is praying to the God that his tribe increase. What is the meaning of may his tribe increase? It means that the number of good people like Abu bin Adam should increase in this world. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace. So, Abu bin Adam was sleeping soundly. One night when he suddenly awoke, he saw within the moonlight, what did he saw? He saw saw within a moonlight in his room, making it rich like lily in bloom. So Abu's room was lit with the moonlight. It shows that beauty, stillness of the room. In that moonlight, an angel writing in the book of gold. In that moonlight, he saw an angel writing in the book of gold. The book of gold symbolizes the richness of the people who love the Lord. The presence of the angel made the room rich with its divine beauty. The poet uses lily flower as a simile in this stanza. So, what is the meaning of lily, or why he uses the simile of lily flower? Because it conveys the saintliness of a person. He too was a saint person. Now, since Abu bin Adam was a good man who always acted bravely. So, in second stanza, what is the second stanza? Exceeding peace had made bin Adam bold, and to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head and answered, raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, answered, "The name of those who love the Lord." So Abu bin Adam was a quite a brave person. He has nothing to fear. So without hesitation, in next stanza, what the poet is telling us, that without any kind of hesitation, he asked the angel that what he is writing. What writest thou? Here there is a word, what writest thou? It means that what he is writing. The poet uses the word presence for the angel to show the spiritual aspect. Here the poet is using presence for the angel. So why he is using word present? For he want to show the spiritual aspect of the angel. He was, after all, not a physical being, but an energy, a divine presence. The vision raised its head. It means here the poet uses the word vision for the angel. The poet uses vision to convey that only Abu bin Adam could see him. Whom he could see? He could see the angel because he was a good man. And here the word sweet accord. It means a sweet, gentle look. So the angel looked up and answered sweetly and replied him that he is writing the name of the people who love the Lord. Now we will read third stanza. And his mind once said Abu, "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Abu spoke more low, but cheerily still, and said, "I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow man." So in third stanza, Abu asked the angel that if his name was in the list. The angel replied that it wasn't. At that time, Abu became little disappointed. He became disappointed, but still spoke politely in a soft, low, and pleasant mood. And he asked the angel, or he requested him to write his name as the person who loves his fellow man. What is the fourth stanza? The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great brightening light, and showed the names whom love God had blessed. And lo, bin Adam names led all the rest. So angel wrote and vanished. Next night what happened? It came again with a bright light. Awakening means bright. The room became so bright with the light that Abu awoke by it. So at that time he show Abu another list. Angel show Abu bin Adam another list. And at that time It was the list of those who love God's creature. It was the list of those people who loves God's creature. So what happened? That at that time Abu bin Adam's name was on the top of the list. So dear student, what is the theme of the poem? So the theme of the poem is God loves his creature. God loves those who love his fellow man. This is the message of the poem. We can convey our love to God and become a better people by serving others. So God does not ask for virtues, for daily prayers. He does not ask anything, but he asks for but he commands us to serve human beings.